Whoops. Pressing buttons. Okay. I think we should be good to go. Make sure my mic is in the right place. Yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody. I spent like 2 hours this morning completely redoing all of my audio routing and my effects chain on my mic. I think I sound a little bit better, but it should be pretty comparable. At least not broken. There's a few, I guess, housekeeping things to start with this time through. I noticed a couple of things going wrong when I was lurking on the map between episodes. Did something just doot at me? No. I don't know what I heard in my headphones, but I don't think it was important. Okay. First things first, this is backed up, and we're going to back up on soot here. The whole thing is going to be bad, so we're just going to drop that there. And drop this soot in one of these. What did I do? Oh, that needs to be a soot outserter. Yes, there we go. This will eventually flush out, but there's just enough soot backed up in these crates that it's going to take a minute before I can actually get away with removing it. Yeah. Next, and this is going to be a slightly bigger project, but I at least want to unblock it. I know that over here, these ash chests are full. Because of course they are. So we're just going to upgrade these for now, and ultimately we're going to have 2 more belts of ash that I'm going to want to pull up to ash sorting land. Actually, let me add a tag for that. All right, there's Ashland. And there was one other thing. I know science is stalled out on logs. I don't necessarily care right now. And I think the last thing is that there are a couple of new followers who followed while I was offline in the past couple of days. So I'm going to go ahead and get them on our get them on the board here. So we have Azaranth. Leaf 3? Sure. And HMYZPROX. Not sure how I would pronounce that. Okay. Whoops. X. Okay. Thank you so much to both of you. If you are watching this on YouTube later, you have been added. Let me get the stone in. One more? No. That was right. Yeah. There we go. And I've got 2 columns, one for names with even numbers of letters, and one for names with odd numbers of letters. That way, they will always be centered within their column. I spent too much time thinking about how to make that work once I realized that that was going to be a problem. So, our next plan of action, I am going to take car off the list, and I'm going to move aluminum down. And probably that too. Actually, do I need aluminum for glass? That's a good question. Glassworks does not need aluminum. Moss does. Okay. So that's kind of where, I guess I could do aluminum early. The issue is that I do need, words are hard. I need more coal, really, before I can be processing aluminum, and that's going to be a whole thing. Let's get whatever's kind of left that I haven't researched here. I don't really care about the different text plates. Everything else here is post circuits, so I think that's all I need. Just use the bots and clear another chunk of forest. And then when these guys are done, we can get science rolling again, get the last few pre-circuit things done. Yeah, hopefully that's enough wood for now. Is there anything else that looks broken with science? We have small parts. We have plenty of ash, obviously. We have plenty of dirt. I think we're good. I think it was just wood. So we should be... Yeah, these just need boxes. Boxes just need wood. Down here... Yeah. Just wood. Okay. Let's think about... I want to get this ash dealt with from sort of the main area over here. Because this is going to be, like I said, a problem. I really only need to feed... Okay, this says 10 inserters, so that's like half a belt. Yeah, and this is rounded up. Well, that's all that I could fit on here, really. I guess I could do 6. But then dirt wouldn't keep up. It doesn't really matter. Okay. I'll just, how do I want to do this? This needs to come out. Ooh, fancy. Ten inserters there. And then back that way. And that way, we should be able to keep half a belt saturated for the, for science production, and then the rest of it is going to get sent back to, somewhere. I wonder if it's actually better to go up and over, and then over towards Ash, instead of down and through. I think I like that plan better. So let's do that. So after this, we're going to go up. All of this goes up 1. There we go. And then this just comes all the way up past stone brick, past that, and kind of just needs to go up past here. Let's get that end sorted out, and then we can send the ash where we need it. So we're going to need 3 more ash separators because we're going to have 2 belts of ash. Where are they? There we go. Solid separators. I need steel, I need iron, I need small parts. Okay, I need everything. And some small parts. Okay. Let's also grab more belts, more inserters, because this whole build is going to be pretty belt and inserter heavy. It's just going to be a duplicate of the existing ash build for these. So take this to like here. And let the bots do their thing. I love it so much. And then this needs to be replaced with this version. And then those go through. None of these should need to be buffered. The other thing is, oh, power poles. I can make, well, 2 of those. Okay. Let's find some wood. Don't need a ton. I'm going to be so excited when I have wood processing going and I can get power poles down in the mall, or what passes for a mall in this base. Okay, 2 new ash separators. We're gonna have this one's input coming through here, and this one's input coming through here. They both need to be routed. I'll give them a little bit of space above here. Oop, I'm out. Out of belts already. I knew that was going to happen. All right, let's get these dragged across. And let's figure out where the second one is going to come through, because that'll kind of determine how we're... That is not a lot of belts. Okay. Let's get the second one figured out here. I guess through here isn't bad. Okay, let's do that. And then these just go right up next to each other. All right, that's going to take a few hundred belts to hook up, but I guess I could help make some of those. Did I use all my small parts? Not all of them. This is otherwise, I think, ready to go. I don't think anything over here will need any more scaling up. We're not using this to, I don't think, full capacity. Let's see. Yeah, this says 3.2 of these is using 0.4 of this. Oh, if I just change this to bring in 60 ash, it'll tell me. Yeah, 6.4, 0.7. Nothing is close to capacity yet. So I need to wait for some belts to build up here. But otherwise, we are in pretty good shape. Make a bunch of them myself. I love bots. Especially for running a belt like this, where I can drop the blueprint while I'm thinking about it, and then come back and the bots will just do the right thing for me. It's really, really nice. All right, there we go. 2 belts of ash. Let's also, you know what? Let's take from both of these. No, I lied. Let's take just from one of them. Another half belt, potentially. And what we're going to see is that one of these is mostly saturated and the other one is going to be, well, less saturated, depending on what the inserters grab. But in general, we should be moving towards a world where there will be some spare capacity on these, is the point that I'm trying to get to. So we should be able to bring in some other ash up into this area and use these without needing to add another stack of 3. I totally can add another stack of 3, but you don't need to be buffered anymore. You don't need to be buffered anymore. You don't need to be buffered anymore. Okay. And you don't need to be buffered anymore. Okay, cool. The soot backlog is gone. We're working our way through the coal backlog, or the coal dust backlog, rather. Slowly but surely. Oh, we'll work our way through the coal dust backlog faster if I, turn on more boilers. Okay, well, actually, we won't because our power demand is the same. Although, maybe we will, because the ratio of power provided by this will be a little bit higher and this will be a little bit lower, which should also slow down the ash coming in. Oh, speaking of, look at that. I love to see empty chests. How are some of these doing? They'll get there eventually. I might have to, because this side gets less coal, this side keeps itself full and then kind of sends it over here. I might have to run this underneath over to here, just to, you know, keep things in a place where they really can empty. But hopefully the ash backlog is continuing to drain. Yeah, and we can see, well, so far this is keeping itself running at full capacity. So's this one. Ah, there we go. That's what I expected. I expected them to start to slow down. Okay. So yeah, we will have some spare capacity at this end. Ooh, that's bad. Good catch, Brandon. That could have ended badly. I shouldn't be making too much. Yeah, 3 coal dust a second. That'll be fine. Nothing should be backing up. Cool. So, the next thing on the to-do list is glass. What do I need for Glassworks? A bunch of stuff. Small parts, air core inductors, iron plates. Okay. And of course, the other thing, actually, that needs to be on the to-do list before glass. Upgrade tar processing. Because we have real tar processing now. Actually, maybe I build the glass first, because otherwise we're going to back up on... Oh, no, wait. I have overflow valves. That's right. You start with a few. Okay. Yeah, we can upgrade our tar processing. That's going to be, I think, the next step. Oh, and yeah, we're starting to be in a bad place here, because we're taking... Nope. It is self-regulating, just like I thought it would. And these are backed up on tar, because we're not getting enough raw coal through. Okay. So it is kind of self-regulating, but we're about to take all this apart anyway. Back into factory planner. Not this one. Not this one. And not this one. Okay. Great. Let's add... coal processing. Yeah, here we go. We want to bring in from a belt of raw coal. Wait. What do I need in order to mine? One moment. Let's find some... Is it down here? I do have some quartz. Okay. Let's head down to the quartz. Let me grab my other pair of legs. Not the night vision equipment. Throw those in so we're moving a little faster. And head down to this quartz. Double check the mining fluid for quartz. Oh, there is no mining fluid for quartz. Okay. So I just need power for the Glassworks itself. Oh, do crystal mines need aluminum? No. Let's get this second exoskeleton off, because it's obnoxiously fast with both of them. Okay. So, all I need then is this, the gas, which I'm currently burning to ash. And what I want to do is put in a configurable valve in overflow mode. And that's it. I is greater than 80. Awesome. That's literally all I needed. So this will be on overflow mode now. And now I need to run... Wait, why do I want this gas at all? That's not... I need that gas for aluminum. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind already, and I've only been streaming for 20 minutes. Okay. I need... Yeah, to be thinking about this Kerogen buffer. That's the real danger here. The Kerogen buffer comes off the end here. And I need to turn the Kerogen... Okay, let's just get rid of this entirely. Close. New recipe. We're gonna make glass. We're gonna make molten glass. Where is molten glass? Raw ores, molten glass. Okay. We're gonna set our fuel to shale oil. We're going to switch this to input modes, actually. Oh, we are on input mode. Okay, good. So shale oil we're going to get from Kerogen processing. And we're going to be bringing in... How much Kerogen do we have a second? How many miners do I actually have? 2.5. Okay. So we'll say we're bringing in 2 a second. That will run 1 Glassworks off of shale oil consistently. And we only need 1 retorter to break that down. Okay. That's fine. Let's get the retorter built then. 1 retorter needs mechanical inserters. That's a weird intermediate. I should stock up my inventory anyway. How am I on other intermediates? I'll grab some of those. I'll grab a stack of those. Okay. Now I should be able to build this. Because, yeah, one of the things that is definitely... Oh, does that take steam in as well? It does. How much steam do I need? Are we confused? Why no work key? Do I have to put you below? Okay, now we're outputting a bunch of steam. Okay, 2 glass a second requires 8 steam a second. Okay. I might even be able to leach that off of this steam. Because I think this steam is pretty well... Yeah, some of these are full. Okay. Perfect. I will use the existing steam then. If I can figure out a way to route it. Okay. So. Retorter. Like so. And then I can't even imagine I need that many inserters. Yeah, a whole 3 of them. Okay. Okay. And once I power this thing... I build enough power poles. We should be not getting steam yet, because I didn't actually hook it all the way up. I just did the undergrounds. Okay. And then this is going to back up. But that is okay. Yep, there we go. 500 shale oil. That shale oil will run a whole... Oh, excuse me. That was a surprise. Um, here we go. Yeah, that's not using that much steam at all. So we've got... How many miners do we need for this? Quartz ore. What was that? Helmod data, what? Uh-oh. Attempt to index local quality. Found a bug. Well, that's, easy enough to figure out, I guess. Let's, what do I need for crystal mines? Just a bunch more iron, probably more small parts. Okay. I'm going to imagine the answer is 2 or 4. Well, maybe 3 if they're half. Ooh. Yep. Hello, iron. That's going to take a little longer to be ready. So while that's processing, let's look at... Well, I'm just waiting for resources to back up. I want carbolic oil. Right now, I get it from this recipe. But if I get it from tar refining tops, I think I get more. This is going to be from coal processing. This one. And then raw coal from this one. Whoops, not that one. This is also the wrong recipe. Making coke, and then we get coal from processing raw coal. There we go. And if we switch to input mode, and we say we're bringing in a belt, this makes 10 carbolic oil, whereas the other process makes... $6.75. Okay, yeah, that is better. That is worth it. I just have to figure out what to do with the rest of the fluids if I'm gonna do this. Yeah, tar refining bottoms and then tar refining tops. Anthracene. Is anthracene an oil? It is. As is naphthalene. One of these I can turn into... I thought I could turn this one into gasoline and aromatics. Oh no, just coke and gasoline. Okay, that's more coke. Which is good, because we can also be burning our coke into more tar. And I'm going to need to turn on the matrix solver for this. Let's see. Matrix solver. There we go. Yeah, 11.4. What are our other outputs? Coal gas, we're already burning that off. Gasoline. Light oil, which I need to process into something. Aromatics. Aromatics. What can I do with? The problem is that I have no storage yet. So, like, maybe this isn't even worth it. Pitch. Oh god, that seems rough. The other option is bricks. I mean... naphthalene can become more creosote. Coal gas can be burned off. Gasoline? I can turn into aromatics, but that takes all my creosote, probably. Yeah, that uses more creosote than gasoline. That's not a useful recipe. Yeah, gasoline, I don't really have anything that could consume it. Again, coal gas I can burn off. Make ash from coal gas. Carbolic oil goes right to wherever it needs to go. Hydrogen. I can't do anything with yet. I'm not convinced that this is a worthwhile endeavor right now, despite more than doubling my carbolic oil output for stone. I think, I mean, I do need things that burn, right? I'm gonna need fuel for whatever. What am I thinking of? Glass. I'm gonna need fuels for other things moving forward. I'm just not convinced that this is the right time to be doing this. I mean, we do get a lot of coke out of this, which is nice. This pitch cracking isn't actually a terrible recipe. It's big. It uses a lot of DDCs. And this assumes that we're turning our coke back into stuff consistently, right? This is 7 DDCs worth of coke. If I get rid of that and the coke is an output, yeah, we're down to 10. So it's this loop that really gets us the craziness. And if I turn this into stone bricks instead, I'm still left with a little bit of gasoline, not as much. I'm still left with a little bit of aromatics, which I still can't do anything with. Yeah, I am unconvinced that this is the path forward right now. I don't necessarily even need more stone bricks is the thing. What that would do is free up some of this processing to use Kerogen from earlier. What am I trying to say? That's exactly what I'm trying to say. It would free this from using Kerogen, so more of the Kerogen could be turned into shale oil and fed into the system for making glass. Everything's running. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, low power. How did this happen? I am confused. What did I turn on that's using so much power? Oh, it's just the base is doing things. I guess that's it. Like, all of these miners are running, or crushers are running that weren't running before. This is running, labs are running. Okay. Yeah, my power is just right at the edge. I didn't realize that I am in need of more power. Okay, there's a couple small things I can do. They're not going to be super helpful immediately, but I can at least get something like that going. Are these all full? Of course they are. So this ash is going to have to be dealt with soon, as is this. That doesn't bode well. I don't think this is going to be enough to get power running fully. What is the thing that when we're running is pushing us over the edge? He says it's the solid separators. I thought I checked after I got them online. Okay. Do I really need another power plant? Although maybe with the current coal processing capability... No, because I still have all the byproducts I can't deal with. I'm like, look at all this coal I can make or coke I can make if I reprocess pitch, right? Like, yeah. I'm making 20 coke. That's enough to run... I don't actually know if I can do it from this click on a consumer page. I like shift click to use it as a fuel, control click. I know how to do this in YAFC. I don't know how to do it here. Where's steam, actually? I'm making steam somewhere? I'm not. We'll make steam. And we will make steam with our fuel as... Whoops. Wrong button. Our fuel will be coke. Wherever coke is. And we are producing... Yeah, that'll run like 30 boilers. We're producing something like 2,000 steam, which we should be able to use to make electricity. And this whole stack should more than pay for itself, I think. How do I keep hitting escape when I'm inside Helmod, and it's not what I want to do. How do I add electricity to this? I always forget. How do we have 2,000 steam input? Oh. You. Yeah, move you into a new block. Let's add the water input. Why is this only doing this? Do I need to put you up? No. Pull you down? No. Matrix solver. And then there's a way to, like... I don't remember how to do this. There is a way to flag things as being, like, not what you want output. And I know that I did that in one of these, and I've already forgotten how to do it. Help? Compute order, matrix solver. I might have to bounce myself out to YAFC to figure out how much steam I can make, but it's plenty. Oh, this is the problem, is that I want input to be... There we go. Output is 2,000 steam. I don't know why we're still inputting 200 water, but we are. Oh, and this says we need to input oil, which probably means for this to be balanced, I have to... Nope. Control click, Alt click, Shift right, Control right. I don't remember how to do this. Yeah, set or unset linked intermediate product. There we go. Outputs, inputs. Matrix solver. Yeah, so this brings in 2 belts of coal just to break even on its steam production. So this can't make power yet. Darn. I was really hoping that with the solver is really not happy with me right now. Okay. So the answer is that we're still not it doesn't like that for some reason. I might just start this all over. Okay, so we're going to add a recipe. We're going to bring in... we're going to start with coal. Raw coal to coal. Coal to coke. Okay. Tar. To... Oh, that's the other option, is tailings, and figure out this. What to do with tailings and flue gas. I hadn't even thought about tar quenching. What does tar quenching do? We get tailings, which we can make into, tailings and acid. Yeah, so we separate the tailings dust. What are our outputs so far? A little bit of soot. We'll sort that too. That's fine. Soot separation. We have all of this coal gas. We will add a sink for that. Which is going to be just turning it into ash. Really doesn't like that. 0. Nope. Can I decide to... There we go. If I switch this to computing by input, there we go. Now I can take a single belt in. Now if I try to turn this into ash, will it let me? There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So most of these are useful intermediates. Can I do anything with the saline water? I need it for copper zinc batteries eventually. I'm nowhere near to there on circuits, though. Saline water can't go in an outflow, I guess. Well, figure that out. If I can figure out a sink for that. The flue gas right now. Oh, I can turn to ash again in a quenching tower. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Acid gas becomes sulfur. Sulfur becomes tar with a bit of kerogen. That's fine. That cycles around and just kind of all ends up in the same place. We're making, at this point, I mean, I'm not going to go through all of these inputs, but like, okay. But what I'm not making from this is carbolic oil that I need for expanding stone. So that's not useful. Delete the whole block. Okay. So I can run one Glassworks off of this. This is fine. I already have this built. The question is, how am I going to fuel the rest of them? What are my fluids going to look like? You know, I wonder if the right thing to do... Let's do this again. Let's do... Let's do the whole coal to coke again. Switch to input, run the matrix solver, one belt in. Okay. Wrong thing. There we go. And then if we do the main tar processing, not this one. Wait, what's this? Carbon dioxide, which makes aromatics. Okay, nope, that's not the one I want either. So many options. Tar refining bottoms. Tar refining tops. This will be a nice recipe once I get it unlocked. Pitch into more coke, because why not? Which will be either fuel or something else. Hydrogen is flammable. Light oil can be turned into... That's aromatics and gasoline. And that looks like it. So this light oil is 18 megajoules, give or take. And if we convert it, we get 15 plus... Oh, a lot more, like 45 megajoules. Okay. Naphthalene just becomes creosote, which... Does creosote have a fuel value? No. Wait, was I looking at heat capacity instead of fuel value? I was, but still. So this is like 10 megajoules plus... Yeah, it's still more. It's like 25. Okay. I don't know, but it does have a fuel value. It burns. Okay. And then anthracene oil can also be turned into gasoline and more coke. Okay. This uses a lot of steam, though, which we will make with a boiler, if we can find boiling. And we're going to set our fuel, and this is where I broke the solver last time, so let's see if it works this time. Okay, this is trying to bring in a bunch of something else. So let's do this. Let's add another recipe for steam. With a different fuel. There we go. No, it still really wants to bring in carbolic oil. If I say force 0, it won't figure it out. If I say... what if, oh, because this is also one of the fuels in the chain. Let's change this to something else that's just not a fuel that's in this chain at all. And let's see if it can solve itself. It cannot. We mine water. Can you figure that out either? No. Force 0 steam input. I might have to flip over to YAFC for a second to force this to figure itself out so I can see how many... What is this trying to do? It's trying to make more coke for me? No, it's trying to make more... I don't understand. I'm sinking light oil into aromatics and gasoline. Oh, it's trying to make more anthracene. Okay. It's trying to make more anthracene so that it can make enough coke to generate all of the water. But I don't care. I know I'm going to have to bring in more steam. Yeah, I'm going to have to flip over to YAFC. I will try to remember before I upload this VOD to edit in the YAFC footage at the right place. So let's see if I can... get this loaded up. Okay. If I switch over here, I should be able to bring in YAFC. Okay. Should be on the stream now. So we're going to start again. We're going to bring in raw coal. We're going to bring in a belt of that. We're going to turn that into coal. We're going to turn the coal into this. We're going to burn off our coal gas. We're going to tar refine bottoms. We're going to tar refine tops, carbolic oil. We're going to do anthracene into gasoline and coke. We're going to do middle oil into aromatics. We're going to do naphthalene into... doesn't matter. And we're going to do pitch into more coke. What can we use hydrogen for? Nothing at the moment. Okay. It's a fuel, though. So looking at our outputs, we're going to turn this coke into steam. Okay, this was able to solve, and I'm not sure why the other one couldn't. Yeah, naphthalene into creosote. Yeah. Anthracene into gasoline. I thought there was a path that this broke down into, like, more... Oh, there we go. Yeah. We're making... Wait, light oil into... Doesn't matter. Can aromatics be turned into something? Not yet. Okay, but all of these have fuel values, right? Gasoline, naphthalene, aromatics, hydrogen, carbolic oil, creosote. All have... Does that make sense to do? Probably not. Oh, creosote doesn't have a fuel value, so yes, it does make sense to do, because my creosote's going to be a problem. Oh no, we can turn all the creosote. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we overflow creosote from treated wood production into this recipe. That's a recycling recipe, that's fine. And then gasoline, I don't think I'm doing anything with. Naphthalene, I guess, goes into creosote, which goes into this. Makes more aromatics. Carbolic oil is going into stone mining. How many miners will this run now? 3.4. Ooh, ah. Do I have any other consumptions for it yet? No. Okay. So this is what I've been trying to get. Let's get this, well, Kerogen is going to be shale oil. Yeah. And how many Glassworks can I run making molten glass? 1.7 off of the shale oil, off of the gasoline. Yes, add another copy. Another 4.4. Okay. And they're not all going to be making molten glass, obviously. Let's actually get rid of that. Gasoline consumption going to making glass. That's going to be bringing in a lot of molten glass a second. Yeah, so let's also add gasoline consumption for more molten glass. Add a copy. You don't love that, do you? Well, fair enough. Can I force this to be... Zero a second? Ah, nope, it won't let me. Okay. Well, balancing out my glass and molten glass production aside, let's just turn this back into molten glass here. Add copy. Okay, that's using all of that. And then quartz ore mining. Yeah, 5 of them. Call it 6, because I like balanced things. This is turning all of our coke back into... Oh no, we are boiling steam. Okay. And we are producing a little bit of extra steam, but not a lot of extra steam. And, you know, I'll consume this to make electricity, but we still need, like, 20 megawatts. So that's basically an entire another power stack. Which is not ideal. Yeah, and we don't get this coal to coke recipe until Pi Science 1, and I think this is where you actually start being able to use coke as fuel. But yeah, basically any... We're not actually going to run 5 or 6 mines here because I need, you know, a couple of machines doing... I consume the molten glass to make glass and fuel you off of the gasoline. You don't like that, do you? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the gasoline link. Get rid of that link. Okay. We're going to make glass. We're going to fuel it with gasoline. Oh, that just uses so little. Okay. That's the real thing, is we have for only 3.38 glass. Yeah. So what's really going to happen is the shale oil will go into I'm going to make a common fuel pipe that's going to have the gasoline and the hydrogen and the aromatics and the shale oil. And then I'll figure out how many kilowatts of power I actually have available. And that will be the thing. Okay. The problem is, this is not... Oh, yes, this is, because I'm turning the stone mining... Let's turn that off. And let's... Oh, because that's going into the shale oil, which is going into this, which is going into this, which is going into this. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's unlink you. Let's unlink you. Okay. So yeah, we're making a couple of spare coke and enough carbolic oil to run all of our thingies. It does have a fuel value, so we can overflow that into whatever. Some of our coke will end up outputting... Yeah, just overflow it as fuel, right? Every fluid overflows as fuel and just goes in a big pipe up to the Glassworks. That's what it's going to have to be. Okay, I know what I'm building now. I'm going to pause for a second and take a quick break and refill my water. I will return momentarily. Make sure I actually go back to the game stream this time. Okay, I am back. Where was I with this YAFC mess? So I'm going to need 4, 5, 6, 8 tar processing units and a bunch of DDCs if I want to go through this full process. Which I'm not convinced that I do. Oh, lamp is finished. I love lamp. Let's see, what else do I have that's worth researching? Can't do that till I have circuits. Guess I could do walls. They're not really useful. Nor are repair packs. I think we are done on research for a while. Okay. Do I do this whole tar processing thing? We're backed up. What are we backed up on? What's going on? Carbolic oil is not full. Output full. Rust. Oh. Oh, hello. I forgot about you. Let's upgrade this chest, and let's also, whoops, take everything out of it. And out of this. And let's do like a little bit of this thing. Okay. That should be, yeah, here we go. It's already loading itself. Perfect. That's not one that I had expected to see anytime soon. What's going on over here? Still working our way through the ash backlog. Yeah. Somehow this is full, and I don't understand how this belt is. Well, I guess I do, because now it can pull more than a full belt here once these are all full like this. But this is good. This means that we do have enough coal for more fuel, but that's because something is probably not running. Yeah, our labs. And that's really the thing. This YAFC block is pulling in 20 megawatts. And while it produces something like 40 megawatts of gasoline and a bunch of other things, it's gonna be real hard to sorry, my brain is mush for a second here. It's going to be very hard to make enough power infrastructure right now, given the status of this coal patch. And I'm wondering if that is the thing that I need to do next. If I just need to grow power more. That's really frustrating. But this coal patch is, I mean, I could try to use it a little bit more efficiently. It's not the greatest coal patch in the whole wide world. But realistically, I don't know. And also, if I set up shop somewhere else, do I even see any more rock coal? No. That's going to be a problem. I think I am going to have to set up shop on another coal patch. I don't think I have a choice. That's just the reality of where we're at right now. So I'm going to start stocking up on everything and getting ready to go Set up another power plant somewhere. There's a pump. What are the numbers on these? 12 boilers to 6 of these, and I basically want to double this. So... Alright, there we go. 12 steam engines, 24 boilers. And we're also going to need 4 solids, well, 3 solid separators if I can route the outputs back up to this area, or 5 if I can't. We'll start with 3. And then, what am I missing to be able to make, oh, more steel. Whatever, I'll make 5. I'll need more of them eventually anyway. Okay. I guess it's time to grab my legs again and go looking for another raw coal patch. Hopefully I can find one not too far away. Ideally on this side of the map where I could route in... Or I can route the outputs back up to the other setup. But if not, oil sands, titanium, chromium... Well, I'm not thrilled with what I'm finding or not finding so far. Well, big empty spaces up here, which will be nice for building things, but not so great for rare earths, oil sands. Not so great for actually, you know, setting up another power plant. Oh, I didn't get the miners running, fortunately. I only need 20 of those, I think. Niobium, 2 big niobium patches, okay. I mean, there's lots of resources out here, just not the ones that I need. Come on, I just need 1 good-sized coal patch. That's all I want in my life. It's all I want for Christmas. Tiny stone patch, okay. Aluminum. Borax. Oh, why is this so difficult? I guess the other option, like, where are we actually consuming all this coal? So we have 3 belts coming in here, and all of those are basically being used between the required steam generation here and, yeah. We have 2 coming out here, also being used. And we have this one that fuels basically the whole smelting and assembly operation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 belts coming off of this patch. I could maybe reconfigure it and get 1 more out, but that's not enough to be worth my time, I think, versus just looking for another one. Lead. More molybdenite, tin. Oh, come on, game. More oil sands. Aluminum. Is there really no... Oh, there is one. Where is it? Way down at the bottom there. Okay. Hopefully there's water nearby, and we will have a, There's the lead. So the raw coal is... Okay. Oh, this is a decent-sized patch. Get this area cleared. And let's start thinking about how we're setting this up. So let's do... Is that the right way to do this? That one's fine. This one needs this. Yes, okay. I don't know why I'm rebuilding this from scratch instead of copying and pasting. I didn't make a blueprint, so I'm just kind of stuck here. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's grab this, and we'll set up a second one, just like it. Bring this down here, like that. And get these bootstrapped. Okay, so these in this configuration with 10 miners each should be able to actually fully sustain these two belts. Where is nearby? Okay, there's little splotches of water around. That won't be too bad. I really should have made a blueprint. Let's go up here. Can I might regret trying to do this, but if I do this, will this work? 12, 24, 48 of those, a bunch of... Oh, look at that. That's exactly what I want. Okay. So these are going to come up here, like so. One of these gets to go right up the middle. The other one has to run two of them, which is fine. Let's try to stay off the patch as much as we can. I thought I made steam engines. Where did they go? Oh, they probably went into my solid separators. That's fine. Okay. And then this is just going to have to get routed as best as possible. Cross here. Okay, I'm going to need to find some other things, but that's okay. Up here, we need 3 solid separators. So let's get... these, I guess these 3 like that. Because it turns out that this basically centers correctly. And then we're going to have this goes like this. And that and that. And then same here. What level did I do that at? There. Okay. I need to bring up power. I need to figure out how to hook this up to my power grid too, which I'm not excited about, but do I have the stuff to make? I do. Why are you not building? What's wrong with you? Oh, you need landfill. Whoops. Which needs gravel and soil. Shoot. Okay, that's easy. We'll just move these. How about there? Cool. Cool. So these will be able to get power now. Oh, this has to be routed around this. Turns out that patch is still in the way. Not great, but it gets the job done. Offshore pump, which can go here. That works for me. Oh, I have no pipes. Okay. Gotta run up back to base. I gotta get pipes. I gotta get inserters. I gotta figure out how I want to route the outputs of all of these. They're not gonna make that much stuff, so I think I can make one big belt and then send it up here and sort it out. Oh, that stinks. Maybe I just dump everything into big chests and hope for the best for the short term. I don't love that either. But let's get power routed up to the base while I'm going up there. Okay. And I'm gonna want basically everything. Belts. Whoops, did not mean to take that ash. Oh well. Inserters. Pipes, pipes, pipes. Okay. Let's get this all hooked up now, then. Right. This goes like that, and it just barely reaches. With the extra thingies here. Here. And then up. Oh, and we're out of inserters again. Jeez. Did I grab small parts when I was up there? I did not, so I don't actually have... Well, I could make... Can I make 50 inserters? I can make 30 of the 38. Okay. That's fine. I'll make them when I go back up. What is happening here? Do you not... Ah, you do not have water on that side. Okay. This should be hooked up to the big grid now. It's not. We're missing a link. Oh, I see. Because I'm an idiot. Okay. Now, each of these produces a whole 0.75 items a second. I'll do 2 outserters on each of them. And then the belt comes out, and actually, I wonder if it makes sense to... Where do I bring this over, is the question. Do I route it up here where I've already got things going? Just go due north and then follow along with this ash? I think I do. And then down here, I've got to split it into all of its appropriate doodahs. So I'll figure that out over here. I think it looks something like this. And then one more that'll be like there. Okay. Now we just have to hook them up. And that will be done with filtered inserters. Just like so. 2, 3. Okay. So this first one is soot. The middle one is oxide. And the last one is coal dust. Perfect. Now I just need... what do I need? Well, I need a lot more belts, and go back down and inserters will get connected, and I already just used 200 belts. They go by so fast, don't they? Oof. Okay. We're gonna do this then. Grab this one, and we're just gonna start spamming belts by hand. Okay, everything should be running now. Yep, running. There's so little that's going to be on this belt, but that's fine. Hopefully this belt is, in fact, connected all the way through. I guess I could turn on the belt network debug to see that for sure, but I'm not too worried about it. And then, here we go. Now on this side, we can... only 2 of these. Get rid of some of these empty buffers that are no longer needed. Why does this belt look backed up? That is concerning to me. Nope, it's running. Okay. There's just a lot more stuff in it than in some of the other ones. Why aren't you... Output is full. Oh, steam output is full. Why is our steam output full? That worries me. Carbolic oil isn't full. No, we're doing okay. Yeah, these miners are starting to back up on the Kerogen, which is one of the things that did concern me. So I really do need to get this burning it sooner than later. And the other thing is that... Oh no, we're doing okay on stone input here. How much stone did I just collect? A lot. 8,000 stone. You know what that means. I think it's time. I think it's time to start paving the base. I don't love paving on... I don't necessarily love the way it looks when you pave on deposits, but the base is kind of everywhere, so... Yep, there goes 8,000 stone, just like that. Let's see, are we getting products coming up this belt yet? Or did they... There they are. Perfect. There's some soot. There's some coal ash. There's some iron oxide. So this power plant is functional, and I should have plenty of capacity if I start running some stuff just to run it. Get all the labs going. How's our power capacity? Beautiful. We're pulling 30 megawatts. And our jaw crushers are probably running right now. Most of them. Okay. I'll consider that a success of sorts. What are you waiting on? No ingredients. Oh. Yeah, that's going to be a problem sooner than later. All right, I'm going to have to reconfigure, I think, where I've got my stuff pointed here. 3, 4, 5. And we're missing 3 on this side. And 2 on this side. Okay. I am just constantly putting out fires, aren't I? Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. And then I'm going to get a whole new set of 8 of these down here. Not like that, though. Down here. Ooh, and is this ash buffer full as well? Of course it is. More things that I need to put fires out about. Let's, for now... constantly putting out fires. Okay. So that is... the spaghetti continues. Okay. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's a couple extras on that side. Only 8 here, and some of these are probably only a few thousand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find another iron patch before too long. But we should be back to running at full power here. Yeah, I think I caught this before they got too backed up on ash. I might be lucky and it doesn't lock up at all. That would be nice. Up here... oh, we have fluorospalanin. Awesome. So we don't need any of this anymore. Let's get the wood out of all of these. I'm not going to try to save all the wood on this, but actually, maybe I will. It is valuable for science, so... there we go. Drain the wood belt. As soon as this pulls through... yeah, that's a couple hundred stacks of wood. That was a couple hundred stacks. A few stacks of wood. A few hundred wood. So that was worth the effort. Oh, do I still have my second legs on? Yeah, okay. Can't really move in a fine-grained way with that much speed boost all at once. Okay, so a couple hundred wood feeds this. And I will do a few chests here. And get this fed. Cool. That'll keep science running for a little while longer. Copper is not as big of a deal as iron. I'm not too worried about this patch starting to run dry yet. And I'm sure that somewhere out here there's copper that I found. Well, yeah, there's some. There's a couple patches not too far. 4.4 million. Oh, over here. That's not super close. 1.4 million? Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay. Unfortunately, it is a small patch, but it is very dense. Oh, this is... See, this is 2 patches now. Yeah. Where are we at? 2 hours in, and I have done none of the things that I was thinking about doing today. Yep. That's just how this episode has been going. I think all the fires are put out. This ash is routed. This ash is a problem. There we go. Just dump all the ash. Oh, how full are these steel chests? About halfway. Okay, yeah, I've got to deal with this ash, unfortunately. Looking up here at ash processing. What is our situation looking like? It's looking like some of these things are not emptying. And that's kind of expected and relatively easy to fix, so let's go fix it. Is stone now entirely backed up on? It is. Stone is entirely backed up now. We're probably backed up on carbolic oil, which means we're not making coke, which means steel will stall. Steel is, yeah, just buffering, so that's not as big of a deal. But it would be nice to not have it be totally backed up. Let's keep ash processing going over here, though. So I just need to route these ones that are not really emptying well over to the other side of the belt. Where there is more space for them. Okay. That should be good there. What else needs to be on my list? Okay, I want to actually make some sort of progress today. I got this going, which is just a little bit of fuel. I do have a lot of Kerogen buffered. So I think... What do I need for this? Small parts, air core inductors. Okay. Let's go get some quartz ore. That's the only patch, okay. Let's make, what do I need for Glassworks? More inductors and copper plates. Actually, I should be grabbing plates from these spots. Making sure that this stuff doesn't back up on me. All right, let's head down here, get the crystal mines down. Oh, fluid handling is after, yeah. As is this, yes. Ooh, anthracene and hydrogen and an ionic upgrader. Anyway, crystal mines. How big are they with respect to power lines? Does this fit? Of course not. That would be too easy. Ooh, but they do flip. Excellent. Okay. Let's make a bunch more power poles. Couple of Glassworks here, making... Oh, we're going to have fuel in and glass out. How do I want to do that? I guess this way. Molten glass. Okay, molten glass is out the top, right. And then fuel, fuel, fuel. For now, we're just going to make glass. I have another one for Petri dishes, but I'm not going to hook it up right now. Okay. So that should be good. We've got... I should really make 2 more of these. That would be the... Because each of these makes 1 a second. Yeah, let's make 2 more. If I can afford them. I can afford 1 more. There. 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 There's power. Okay, and these now need fuel. Let's do... And I did not grab more pipes, so let's go up and grab pipes while I'm building pipes. I heard you like pipes. Okay. We're gonna need more small parts, more of these. What do I need for this? Steel. One more of those. Grab pipes, grab pipes. Let's go figure out how we want to route this fuel pipe. I want to be able to expand this way. So fuel is going to come in on this side. Let's hold down the shift key here so that the bots will do the right thing. And then this comes all the way over here. Where? Okay, now I think we went over some water down there, so I might have to route the pipe around that, because I'm still not making landfill, even though I have it researched. Oh, really? Did I really manage to mess up my positioning by 1? Oh. So I think where we came through this water, we're going to have to route around. Just a little, actually. We're kind of right on the edge of it. Okay. I think we are also still crafting landfill to go in here, which we don't need. Hopefully that's all of it. Now, where's this pipe? Let's just go over like 1, 2. Oh, and of course this would actually realign. Do I do it? Do I fix it? Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Okay. There. Oh, and now this is way too long, of course, because I'm an idiot. Pumps. Need engines, and engines need aluminum. Okay. I have a little bit of aluminum. I can't believe I forgot I need pumps. Ugh, okay. How much aluminum is built up here? 41. Okay. I can build a bunch of pumps. Pipeline overextended. Does it tell me where? Not really. If I cut it here, you're fine. Yep. If I cut it here, should still be good. Yep. Will this make it all the way to this end? That's the question. Yes. Okay. So let's put pumps, I don't know, there. Put one there. That's good. Now, does this tell me? Oh, it's 325 out of 320. Really? I need one pump? Okay. Okay. Let's get these pumps powered. Can I power them both here? Of course not. That, again, would be too easy. Okay. Pumps are on. Yeah. Shale oil is running. This thing should start dumping as fast as it can, as fast as its little legs can carry it. Let's see. We're going to put one more here. And actually, I'm going to double this input. We're not going to double the input. We're going to go up 50%. And if I take this and extend it a couple more spots, we can do something like this. I don't want to do that. Let's take a piece of Kerogen, and then we'll let the thing with the thing do the thing. There we go. So that's rebalanced, and this will just burn through this and make some extra. I don't know if it matters. I don't know how much we're going to need. But we have glass. Okay, I'm going to call that a success. It's not the success I was looking for this time, but it is a success. Let's see how much glass we're actually making. Oh, it's already backed up. Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. How much glass do we make? 1.66 a second. That's 5 out of 3 times 4 out of 3. We want 20 out of 9, so we need 3 outserters. Okay. Perfect. This should let this keep going. Yeah, and these are... They're going to burn through their fuel pretty fast. I'm okay with that. I have one more Glassworks I'll stick at the end. I shouldn't do that, but... Okay. Yep, there we go. No input fluid. That is the sort of expected situation. So let's go back up here and we can get them burning something else. I think... How do I want to do this? I want to say, if there's no... Yeah, okay, I know what I want to do here. I know what I want to do here. So we're going to put the overflow valve in. And we're going to set this one to, if it's greater than 90. And then up here, where's my gas? Here we go. This is as good a spot as any to kind of hook up all the pipelines together. We're going to have 2 inputs here, right? We're going to have something like that. And then these are going to be... There's a shortcut, right? Yeah. I mean, actually, I should be able to just do this with pumps, right? I don't even need the configurable valves. These will just pump in whenever they can. Right? So this should just work? Question mark? Yeah. Yep. And sometimes it gets shale oil. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Why is this belt backed up? Because I'm an idiot? Yes. I mean, that's why it's backed up. how do I fix? I think what I have to do is this. And then here. Yeah. I will have one for... You will be iron oxide. And you will be... Whoops, not there. Soot. Yeah. There we go. Okay. That way... Yeah, because what happened was we got coal dust down in the coal dust area, and... All right, let's head on down. I want to make sure that our... Cool. It seems like it's working. These guys cannot consume glass fast enough. Because we're making 6 of it, and I'm only pulling 1.2 a second. Okay, so I need 5 of these just doing input. I didn't realize that. Which means... we want a total of 8. Okay, so 10, round up, 2 on each. Okay, and run the pipe all the way across. Okay, so this is just enough of these to run what's coming off of here, apparently. I don't know if I have enough fuel to run 5 of these, but hey, why not? Oh, and of course I don't have the stuff that I need here. I need iron plates. Okay. Fortunately... Oh, why do we have an alert up here? What's our alert? Oh, that's not an alert. That's my power icon on the map, of course. Okay. Yep, 2 more Glassworks. Why not? So, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 molten glass a second, in theory. I don't think that's actually true, but... that will be producing... What's this recipe? Oh, you'll pull up to 16.6 a second, so I still only need 1. And then, did I say 3 outputs? Yes. And I should limit these. Actually, I shouldn't even be using steel chests for this. Let's use regular chests, because we're going to limit this to, like, 3 stacks. All right. Glass. Let's, well, now we have to wait until morning for our, here, let's add an icon. Let's use molten glass as the icon. Let's put you right there. Perfect. And then, is there a way to, is there a duplicate button? No, there's a move, there's a duplicate. Okay. So let's add another one down here. Was it under unsorted? No. Here we go. Extra signals. High voltage. More power down here. Yeah, so these are going to suck down whatever fluids I can manage to pump into them, I think, which is fantastic. That is a huge, huge boon. I think that means that I can just delete this furnace stack. This should never, ever trigger. I'm going to do it. Watch. Watch this now break somehow. But I think we're okay. I really do. Tar is backed up, probably because carbolic oil is backed up. Carbolic oil's not backed up. Why is tar backed up? Oh. Oh. Well, okay. We're going to have to start finding a use for this rich clay. Byproduct. Let's look at that one. That's the new problem. Rich clay. Usage. With sand, I can make stone brick, currently. And that's it. 35 rich clay into 20 stone brick. But stone brick also stacks significantly higher. All right, so how do I get sand? Not this recipe. Soil and water make sand and muddy sludge. Can I can use the muddy sludge to make moss. I can use it in a fastwood forestry. And then this is all... Oh, the other thing is that we did research a couple of turds. So we do need to decide what turds we want. Wood to raw fiber, biomass, and dry fiber. Interesting. A lot of fiber. I know fiber is a ash-free fuel, so dry storage is tempting. This consumes more ash. I don't love that. Selective cutting heads. I mean, twice as much wood out of... I think dry storage is the right answer. We're gonna go with it. And then the other one, Moondrops, I don't even know. Oh, we could just make CO2 out of Moondrops. That's actually really nice. Because CO2 production is going to have a bunch of side effects otherwise. Effects, moonlight. A lamp and water to make lamp, methane, and oxygen. Okay. Or moondrops have several copper-containing enzymes. Rich in copper. Certain soils naturally contain trace amounts of copper. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's copper. Copper. I don't love that. I don't love this. I do like carbon capture. We're going to go with that one. Okay. That's a thing. T.U.R.Ds have been selected, even though we are nowhere near to actually building anything. Should be able to build... Get moss going. And a nursery to start getting some tree seeds going. How's copper doing? Slowly running out, as expected. I'll just let this keep running, and we'll clear the patch as necessary. A couple more of these ran out. This is okay. I still have 8 on this half of the belt, so we're good there. Not that we apparently need it at the moment. Okay, yeah, let's grab whatever we need as inputs here. Small parts, whatever. Let's head up here and grab our... Again, want to try to use these sort of side dumps as my handcrafting inputs, just because they do... Oh, no. Whoops. Fortunately, I can fix this. Oh, I'm wearing both of my legs again. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just... Between the single leg and the... Oh, and this is all contaminated. Ah. There's so many things that I keep finding wrong with the base. This is a stupid mistake. Like, getting those inserters backwards is real rough. Okay. With all of this, we're just gonna... That sort of thing. And what are you? Oh, a couple of fluorospalanin. Okay. Let's see. This will... Okay. That is doing the right thing. This is doing the right thing. Everything is unblocked. Or will be unblocked shortly. Just have to burn through some of this coal dust. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I can build fastwood forestries. I need... What do I need for greenhouses? Planter boxes. Which I assume I'm missing... What am I missing for planter boxes? Dirt? And I have a little bit of ash. Speaking of ash, it's always good to see my ash buffers slowly draining. Okay. Oh, I need to do the same thing here that I did with the other one. Not that it should matter, but as I delete these buffers, there won't be as many handles to pick things up. So ash will end up in weird places. Okay. How are these doing, by the way? Those are full. Okay. Upgrade those. These ones? Oh, these ones are already steel chests. Okay. Yep. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like, well, half a belt unto itself from all of our miners here. This is almost but not quite half a belt. Yeah, I probably have almost 2 belts worth of ash that I need to be unloading somewhere sooner than later. Hopefully spoilage here can keep up with fuel demand. If not, I'm going to have to just add more mines, I guess, and more boxes for things to spoil in. Yeah, there really is no research left, is there? Everything else just requires circuits. What was I doing? I already forgot what I was doing. I was trying to make which needs planter boxes. Okay, let's grab some soil. Make a couple of these. And get trees bootstrapped. I should have plenty of moss to bootstrap moss production. Let's check our little chest over here. 23 moss. Sure. That is probably enough. Where do I want to go with this? It needs to be able to feed into this area. I've got lots of open space here. There's a little bit of water up here I can pull in. So let's go over here. Is this moving now? Yes, sort of. This'll work. So, dropping down... What am I looking for? A couple of nurseries here. I'm gonna have to bring power over. Let's start power poles building while I do other things. Not chests. What do we want to make? Seedlings. Which needs trees. Oh, they need moss. Okay, so I gotta start working on moss first. Of course! It would be too easy otherwise. Moss. What else do I need? I need more aluminum for another moss. Hopefully, we've processed enough over here that we have a couple more aluminum. Alumininium? Alumininium. There we go. Oh. And, oh, more soil. Okay, that's not bad. Grab everything else while I'm here. I'm going to be really excited. I do need to do more complex tar processing here at some point. But... Alright, here's a couple of moss farms. Let's head back up to this spot that I sort of cleared. And drop them down. Oh, and I didn't bring my moss over. Okay, what are my options? Muddy sludge and CO2, or stone muddy sludge and CO2. Okay, I want the version that uses stone, I guess. Actually, stone is hard to come by right now. Although I have more than enough for all my bricks. I can also be crushing bricks down. No, we'll use the other recipe. We'll use the worst recipe. Okay, let's get into Helmod here. So we want to make... We want to make moss from muddy sludge and CO2. We want a belt of output. We want our factories to be moduled, please. There we go. We still do not want a belt of output. Okay. Let's say we want 1 a second. Let's say we don't care. And we want... How do I do this? How do I set a fixed number of machines? I know I can do this. Maybe I can't. I thought you could set a fixed number. Okay. We're going to say... Well, what? Each recipe makes how much moss? Let's start there. Oh, I don't have modules in these, so it won't tell me correctly. Each recipe makes 8 moss in... That says 100 seconds. Is that right? That might actually be right. So that's like 0.2... No. 8 over 100 is... .08. So if I want 0.16, is that exactly 2? There we go. Okay, so that needs 2 muddy sludge, which I get from soil and water, or there's the version that makes sand. 10 soil and 100 water, 30 soil and 600 water, but I get sand as a byproduct, and I need sand for landfill, and I think I saw it somewhere else, so I'm gonna do this. And CO2. Right now, the way to get CO2 is... Oh, is that the recipe? Is that the recipe? There's this version that just straight burns coke to make CO2. Okay. Versus this recipe that turns tar into CO2. We're going to go with the coke recipe. Okay, so our inputs are dirt, water, and, well, this is actually also just a water input. Oh, wrong thing. I want the actual soil. There we go. Yeah. So our inputs are a little bit of coke and water to make 0.16 moss a second. Okay. That's fine. That is quite manageable. Do I have the stuff I need to build? I can, in fact, build the soil extractor right now. And a washer. Okay. We're good. So soil extractor can feed right into the washer. The washer also needs water input, right? Yes. I know I saw I had an offshore pump somewhere. Perfect. Let's get our... Because this is a pass-through. Soil extractor. And then our washer. Washer aligned on the edge. You're going to make... I'll start with this recipe, and I can swap it when I have a need for sand. Cool. And then these guys are hooked up like so. Almost aligned. And then the other thing will be CO2. So that will be over here. I have a high pressure furnace. And I am going to pull that right here. You will potentially pull 0.4 coke a second. Okay. That is a single inserter. All right, I'm gonna need some more undergrounds to get that routed up there. But that is not a big deal. Oh, and while I'm over here, let's also get the moss modules that I'm going to need to bootstrap that. With just a single... Yeah, I could run... It looks like 6 of these. Yeah, 0.9. That's still only pulling very little water. Very little of anything. But yeah, off of a single soil extractor, I can run 6 moss farms, it looks like. Cool. So maybe I want to build 4 more moss farms. Because getting this scaled up cannot hurt. But for now... Let's find that CO2. Let's get this routed in. Up here. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Let's see, I might have to add a pump to this one too. Nope, not too long. Perfect. Just have to do power. Are these? Oh, yeah! I love it when you can actually... Like, oh, because there's water there. And I'm probably going to need some more power poles. I see stone. Are there more trees nearby? Here we go. Here's a few. Oh, I'm out of copper. That's what I'm out of. So used to being out of wood. Okay. Well, we'll route these as long as we can, and then we will... Each of these produces, okay, 0.8 a second. That's not that many. So for now, they will both go into... They have, yeah, 15 module slots. This one isn't quite full. That's fine. All right, let's get power. Yep, that's what I thought. Not quite enough. Grab some copper. Other than that, I think that's moss. What do I need to make a couple more Fuji Doojis? Moss farms. I need aluminum and iron. Okay. Let's go see how much aluminum I have. I'm going to have to set up actual aluminum mining, unfortunately. But that's okay. Oh, something else I thought of. Now that that is broken on that end, I don't think I need... Yeah, I just need the one pump sending it down. And then aluminum. Do I have at least 10? No, I don't. Rip. Yep. All right, I'm going to have to get aluminum built before I can actually scale up any production here. But... there we go. That should be... Why are you red? Oh, because I didn't actually hook up CO2. Why don't we have muddy sludge? Oh, I didn't set the soil recipe. Okay. Oof. Okay. So waiting for soil. Now we're making sludge. Sludge comes in. Yep, it looks like we are making moss. And then this is going to, this will back up eventually, right? Because we're only, with only 2 of these, we're using a small fraction of the capabilities of these things. Let's make sure our CO2 production is still running. Yep. I think this is just still slowly filling up our... It's a long pipeline, so it's going to take a minute to fill. That's okay. It's okay to have a little bit of a buffer. And then down here, both of those are running. Awesome. Let's see if I break some rocks, do I get lucky and maybe get a few of the moss modules that I need to get the second one fully bootstrapped? 1. I think I need 2. I need 3. Okay. Oh well. It'll go a little bit faster. Perfect. So this is now moss farms. A couple of them. I can triple this off of just this single... Hey, first moss at 9.5 hours. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So we still haven't upgraded tar processing. We did get glass. We did get moss. We still don't have wood. We got another coal patch. There are a couple more copper patches, so I'm happy with that one, calling that done. Tar processing, I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do there. I have the YAFC screenshot that I found and figured out. Oh, note to self, I also need to hopefully remember to edit this before I upload it as a VOD, so I can cut in the YAFC footage at the right time, since Hellmod's Matrix Solver just wasn't quite doing the right thing there. Otherwise, I think I think I'm going to call it here. This is already over 2.5 hours. It is time for me to take a break. So today's achievements: glass, moss, bunch of fires put out, another power plant. It actually was not a terrible day productivity-wise. I figured out what I need to do for tar. I just need to convince myself to actually, like, do it. Yeah. Because this is a lot of resources here that we need to figure out what we're doing. But where's my game window? Game window, game stream. Okay. Yeah, my brain is mush. I'm sorry. I've completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, a bunch to do with coal processing. That's going to be another day. I think a lot of the... Is this backed up again? A lot of the what's currently going down to fuel glass via coal gas is going to get redirected to aluminum soon. So we're going to have to figure that out. Yeah, this is all fully backed up. Why are we backed up? We're backed up on coal dust. How did this happen? Are we now producing more than we can consume? Oh, is it just coming off of this belt so fast? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna buffer. Oh. No! I messed up a couple of those. Yeah, we're gonna buffer coal dust everywhere for now, including on its input here. I need more steel chests, which I don't have the materials for. It's always one more problem that I need to put out. What are you? You're missing carbolic oil. And I assume we're not producing carbolic oil because we are actually full on coal gas. Because I was like, I won't need that anymore. We'll be using it as fuel for glass. But probably glass is full down there because I only let it make one stack. Which was silly. Because that is really a sink right now for a byproduct. So I should go uncap that. I needed steel. So we'll make some steel chests for the ash management. We're going to come down here. We're going to uncap glass. And maybe I should start even... yeah, let's use steel chests. We're just going to let this stuff run. It's a sink, is the way to think of it. And I'm going to have one of these do Petri dishes, too, because why not? 0.33 of these a second is just one outserter. That's fine. There we go. And that should unblock all of this, which should unblock our Kerogen, which et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now up here... Oh, just the one chest. Okay. Okay, so this is running again, which means we should be pulling in... We're pulling in blah, 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 blah again. Yeah. These just aren't running that... Yeah. The problem is this isn't a great sink for the coal ash or coal dust when there isn't actually power draw on the base, I think is the issue. So I probably do just need to keep these coal dust buffers around on every machine. And that way, when there isn't power draw, and these are running super slowly, which is like they are right now, we don't have to worry too much about it. All right, well, the next step is going to be aluminum. I'm actually going to put that at the top. So we want aluminum. We want to expand moss. Then wood. Upgrade tar processing. And then we should be able to start doing... actually, I'm going to rename this. I'm going to call this creosote. Upgrade tar processing for more fun byproducts. Update. And then treated wood power poles. Actually, power poles is his own task. And then, what am I doing after that? That's a very, very good question. How do I get formaldehyde? Is that sap? No. Formaldehyde is methane and copper. Okay. And that comes from... Oh, methane is the moondrops. Right. Right. So yeah, I'm going to have to start bootstrapping moondrops. Yeah, which will take petri dishes. Petri dishes mean seaweed. And the other one is sap. And the other part is, well, all of the metals that we need for copper zinc batteries and tin and lead and Okay, there's still a lot to do before we can really push into circuits, but progress is being made slowly but surely. Hopefully this is the last time that this whole disaster backs... Oh, this is emptied. That's awesome. I love to see that. Okay. So we're going to have more ash processing capacity over here soon. You know, realistically, we're not pulling that much power right now, so this should all be emptying over time. I could actually feed this one over into the other side over here, couldn't I? Here, let's do that. Let's just get this fed in. I'm going to forget that I did this, and it's going to, like, totally screw up the base in the near future, but for now, it seems very clever. Okay. So that'll get that emptying a little faster. Up here, I have a little bit of stone coming in still. Yeah, the Kerogen is making decent progress on being processed away. So that's fine. Yeah, we're already burning all of this. But we're going to have a bunch more flammable things in the near future. So that'll be okay. How are we doing? All of these are... 3 of them are running. You're not running. Oh, because you don't have enough tar. And we don't have enough tar because we're just, like, actually running full tilt here. Yeah. Not quite enough coal for 2 of these. That's expected. That's fine. Yeah, and we're only expected to run 3 and change of one of these. Okay. So yeah, we do need to expand. We'll get a little more carbolic oil. We'll get a bunch more fluids that we can feed into the Glassworks pipe, and they should just empty out over time pretty quickly. Yeah, we're in a pretty okay place right now, I'm gonna say. Yeah, okay. I've been saying for 20 minutes that I want to end this episode, so I'm gonna end it now. Thank you very much to anyone who tuned in, and thank you to anyone who made it this far on YouTube. If you have made it this far into a 3-hour episode and want to engage with the algorithm or do any of the YouTube things, it does actually help, believe it or not. Also, feel free to join my Discord. Link in the description or in my profile on either Twitch or YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch, there is a YouTube with the previous VODs, and if you're watching this on YouTube, it was recorded live on Twitch. Feel free to follow on either side if you would like to join in the future. With that, I am going to call it a night. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.